Hello there YouTube, my name is Katie and you're watching my channel Superconsole, where today I'm going to be talking about the big Nintendo NX leak which dropped last week by one of my favourite gaming websites, Eurogamer. Now this is something which I would say is more than a rumour. Not only because other gaming websites and outlets have kind of agreed with the fact, including Industry Insider, MCV, but also I've personally heard quite a lot of first-hand reports which pretty much suggests the same kind of stuff which Eurogamer have announced about the NX. So at this point in time, I'm just going to take it as basically a fact with a tiny pinch of salt. But let's talk about what we know so far about the Nintendo NX. Now, NeoGAF user Petrie has come up with these really cool concepts and visuals based off of what we know already about the console. And it kind of blends the visual style and design of a new Nintendo 3DS, the white one, along with kind of like the control layout and fascia of a Wii U gamepad. And I think it's actually pretty good looking based on the kind of designs. I would totally be happy to own that kind of thing. So what's great about this merge between home console and handheld? Well, it's actually a pretty great thing for developers. You now only have to develop a game for one single platform, rather than trying to shoehorn in one game to suit another platform just so it can be on all Nintendo systems. Now, this also means that developers have access to a more varied audience, because the kind of people who are going to pick up an NX might be interested in both handheld gaming and home console gaming. And of course, what does that mean in turns? More games, more third-party support, which can only be a good thing at this point. The NX uses cartridges like the 3DS, not like the N64 harmonica style cartridges, and it's also been said that it's going to be a complete clean break from the last gen systems, which means no backwards compatibility, which isn't the end of the world, and it would be insane to imagine that Nintendo wouldn't provide last gen gaming opportunities and experiences on the eShop via downloadable content, so don't worry about it too much. Eurogamer has also reported that the NX will be powered by NVIDIA Tegra mobile processing technology, with dev kits apparently equipped with the X1 chip seen in the Shield Android TV console. While this may start your alarm bells ringing, there's a chance that Nintendo may eventually opt for the punchier next-gen X2 chip instead, once the NX reaches production. And let's face it, we all know how remarkably beautiful and detailed games can be with Nintendo's underpowered kit, if Xenoblade, Fire Emblem and Yokai Watch are anything to go by. By using NVIDIA's Tegra processor, Nintendo can importantly balance graphical power and battery life, a feature so integral to handheld gaming. And what's more, the NX's production is cost effective for Nintendo, and unlike the Wii U, won't be sold at a loss. Nintendo is clearly not trying to compete with Sony's PS4 or Microsoft's Xbox One consoles, and thank goodness for that, because we all know in our heart of hearts that Nintendo couldn't compete with a console based on graphical capability alone. It's simply not enough for Nintendo to make a powerful home console with a HD Zelda to oogle at. Sony and Microsoft have had years to perfect their online features and networks, PSN and Live, as well as integrating well-designed multimedia mechanics and UI. Nintendo may have the jovial Miiverse, but it's a long way away from becoming anything like the online and multiplayer hubs that its competitors developed. So yes, many of us, myself included, have dreamt of Nintendo creating an uber powerful machine where we can play Zelda games in true HD and we can see the sweat drip off Link as he's climbing up a mountain, or see a rupee glisten in the distance in crisp sharpness. But Nintendo has never been the kind of company to go down the road already travelled. They are all about blue ocean ideas, and that means venturing into an area where nobody has gone in before, or doing something completely different from what's already on the market. And sometimes that pays off for Nintendo with the Wii and DS, one of the top selling systems of all time. And then sometimes it tanks, like the Wii U. But I would still argue that Wii U is a fantastic system in its own right and has really good exclusive games. What sets the NX apart from its competitors is that it's not really competing at all. It's a new machine totally different from the other big boys on the market. It has an obvious USP, gaming on the go, which, let's face it, is a much better sales pitch than whatever the Wii U was attempting. We love and continue to buy and support Nintendo because they continuously provide unique and special experiences that we simply can't find on the PS4 or Xbox One. We don't buy Nintendo consoles so we can play third-party multi-plat supported games. We buy them so we can play the magical games that come from the first-party teams who know the hardware inside and out, and utilise it in the most surprising and exciting ways. Despite the initial skepticism following the leaks, I'm confident Nintendo knows what it's doing here. Nintendo's handhelds have always been the market lead, and for very good reason. Most first-party Nintendo games adapt well between home console gameplay and on the go. Think Zelda, Mario, Fire Emblem, Animal Crossing, Smash Brothers. All of these games have had successes on both style platforms. As someone with a rather long train commute to work, I'm a big advocate for handheld gaming, be that on my wonderful PS Vita or the equally fantastic new 3DS. But there's something really appealing about taking my on-the-go game experiences and beaming them up to the big screen seamlessly in the evenings to continue the fun. So I'm going to keep open-minded and positive with this one. What do you think about the new Nintendo NX concept? Are you excited? Are you feeling slightly skeptical about the whole thing? I would love to know all of your opinions, be them positive or negative. Either way, let me know what you've got in the comments. Get on down there, and if you're feeling particularly supportive this evening, then share this video because it always helps to spread the word and spread the love. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!